I was kicked out by the Reed family, who had raised me for 23 years, simply because they just found their biological daughter Sylvia.
And my adoptive mother blamed all faults on me.
Elena, our family has given you everything for the past 23 years, yet this is how you repay us. Such ingratitude. Gather your things and return to that rundown village to find your real parents.
Mom, don't be mad. I'm sure Elena didn't mean any harm. She's just struggling to accept that your love and Dad's belong to me now. Please don't hold it against her.
She's the imposter, the one who stole the life meant for you. While you suffered all these years, she basked in wealth and privilege. It's only right that she faces the consequences.
Benjamin Reed, my adoptive father, also looked at me with distaste. He accused me of trying to scar Sylvia's face and told me to pack my things immediately and return to Cloudstream Village.
To think you'd be capable of such cruelty trying to scar Sylvia's face. With a heart as wicked as yours, you don't deserve to stay in Falklands. I've already sent for your real parents. Get your belongings together and prepare to return to Cloudstream Village immediately.
2 months ago, they discovered my blood type was Rh negative, proof that I wasn't their daughter. After that, they found their biological child, Sylvia. Now, they discard me like something of no use.
Elena, you don't want to return to that isolated village, do you? It's understandable. No one willingly trades comfort for hardship. You've enjoyed the luxury of being a Reed, while your real family have barely managed to earn a living. The contrast must be overwhelming.
Without another word, I turned and walked upstairs, stuffing a few outfits and accessories into a bag. When I came down, Sylvia's minor injury had already been neatly wrapped. She told me that next month, she and Darren Griffiths would have their engagement party.
Oh, Elena, next month is Darren and I's engagement party. Even though you'll be back in that remote village, I hope you'll attend.
Darren had been my childhood sweetheart, my once promised fiancé. But ever since Sylvia returned, his attitude had shifted. Seeing him for what he truly was, I had also lost interest.
You and Darren grew up together, but now he belongs to me. Elena, you're not upset, are you?
It's shocking that even garbage can have admirers. If you want him, he's yours. I don't make a habit of collecting trash. You're actually doing me a favor.
You? Mom, Elena must still have feelings for Darren. Otherwise, why would she say that?
Elena wouldn't dare. Not after she has stolen your identity. Someone like her, hailing from a humble background,
wouldn't even be worthy to serve Darren,
let alone becoming his fiancé.
Darren was the Griffiths' only son, and his family wasn't just the wealthiest in Falklands, but also ranked among Klathie's elite. I grew up with Darren, naturally leading to our engagement. When the truth surfaced that I wasn't truly a Reed, he turned his back on me. Not only did he end our betrothal immediately, but he also got involved with Sylvia. I want nothing from the Reed family, including a fiancé of your choosing.
If you don't care about anything from this family, then open your bag and prove it. Don't act like you don't want anything while secretly taking things with you.
Exactly. Your village is dirt poor. Stealing even one piece of our jewelry could feed your family for years. I don't think you can steal from the Reed family to support those rural parents of yours.
Sylvia stormed forward and yanked my bag open. An emerald necklace tumbled out. She immediately started shouting,
"Isn't this the necklace my mom gave me? How did it end up in your bag? You filthy thief! Do you know what you've done? This piece was designed by the world-famous Helena Walt. I paid $5 million for it. You truly are nothing more than a Huck's daughter. I'm calling the police."
Mom, don't be too harsh. Elena must have really liked the necklace and took it without asking. Since she wants it so badly, I won't argue over it.
Not only did she steal your life, but now she wants a $5 million luxury necklace? If we let her off, she'll bring nothing but disgrace to the Reed family. This line of Helena's limited trended ones was, each with a unique pseudo-mark. We'll have to report this to the authorities.
Mom, if you involve the police, Elena will end up in prison. Won't that destroy her reputation?
A thief like her belongs behind bars. She needs to learn her lesson. It'd be best if she rotted in jail forever, sparing the Reed family from any future humiliation.
After I called them Mom and Dad for 23 years, they now truly wanted me to struggle behind bars. Whatever affection I had left for the Reeds completely vanished. Call the authorities. If I didn't steal it, how will you compensate me?
How is this possible? I bought number 9. Why is this number 1?
Impossible. This is the number 1 prototype, priceless. Where did you get it?
It was nothing more than a design I had created on a whim.
It's mine. If you won't call the police, I'll leave now.
You'll regret this!
We'll see. With my bag over my shoulder, I stepped outside and spotted an old car at the entrance. A man stepped out and addressed me with great respect.
Miss Harper, sorry I'm late. No helipath available, so I used this car. I hope you don't mind.
Where are my parents?
I'm your chauffeur, Declan. Your grandmother is ill, so your parents sent me.
Look at that junk. Her real parents are so poor.
Mrs. Reed, this is a thank you gift. Please accept it.
No need. Leave. Take it and leave.
Are you certain?
Take it and leave. Declan hesitated, recalling his employer's instructions. The boxes in the trunk contained deeds to 23 properties, 23 high-end jewelry pieces, 23 luxury car keys, and a bank card with a balance $200 million.
To thank the 23 years the Reed family had spent raising me.
But she refused.
Wasn't it from Helena's exclusive jewelry line? No, that couldn't be possible. It had to be an empty case. There was no way it actually contained jewelry from Helena's collection. Declan couldn't stop himself from stealing glances at my face, which bore an uncanny resemblance to my mother's. I had delicate, mesmerizing features, deep expressive eyes, and a naturally flawless complexion. My composed and distant nature strongly echoed that of my biological mother, Jolie Harper. My striking appearance left everyone captivated. Soon, the vehicle pulled to a halt in front of a private aircraft. Declan stepped out and guided me aboard. The surroundings were extravagantly luxurious, and it was becoming clear that my birth parents were far more remarkable than I had envisioned.
I turned toward the direction we were flying and suddenly spoke.
This route leads to Klathie, not Cloudstream Village.
Oh, right, Miss Harper. Your family resides in Klathie. The mountains in Cloudstream Village are part of your family's property. Your mother traveled to see him. However, she unexpectedly went into labor upon reaching Falklands. She had to deliver at the closest hospital, where a fire broke out. She was told her child died, but she swore she heard a baby's cries and never stopped believing her daughter was alive. Ever since, your parents have been traveling between Falklands and Klathie in search of you.
As the plane touched down, I caught sight of an imposing estate with elegant architecture, its walls draped in vibrant blossoms. To my knowledge, there was only one estate like this in Klathie, Hillside Manor. It was so prestigious that only the most influential figures in the city could own it.
Elena, my daughter, I'm your mother.
Now that our daughter has returned, I looked at the two standing before me. A wonderful feeling of joy washes over me.
I was almost certain I had seen his face in a magazine before.
Elena, we are your real parents. We've spent years scouring Cloudstream Village, never realizing you were in Falklands. We regret that it took this long to find you.
Are you Alexander Harper?
I suddenly recalled that the man before me, Alexander, was one of the 3 wealthiest figures on Klathie's rankings.
Elena, do you know your father before this meeting?
I've come across his name in articles.
You've been through so much. There's 10 million on this. It's my gift to you.
This is from me, another 10 million.
This set alone was valued at no less than 50 million. I was momentarily stunned. My birth parents were offering me extravagant gifts the first time we met, whereas the Reed family had always disregarded me and never even bought me a simple trinket.
My darling, you're finally home. I've longed for this moment for years.
The warmth of the embrace left me uncertain. Was this how parents were supposed to be? My mother's embrace was so comforting, something Cecily had never offered. It became clear that my biological parents were nothing like the Reeds.
Let's get in first.
As the trio stepped into the magnificent estate, I noticed a girl around my age. You must be Elena, right? I'm ELyse Harper. This estate is vast, so if you ever need anything or feel lost, don't hesitate to ask me. No need for formalities. This is your home too. I immediately felt irritated. Why would I need to be formal with ELyse? This was my rightful home. I noted that her earlier expression had been anything but welcoming, and her words carried the same insincere tone as Sylvia's. That won't be necessary.
Jolie gently squeezed my hand, explaining that ELyse was my aunt's daughter, whose parents passed away when she was young, so they took her in. Aside from ELyse, I have 3 elder brothers who can't wait to meet me.
Come on, let's get you some things you'll love tomorrow.
At Ucheson Mall, Jolie held my hand and headed straight to the jewelry boutique on the 5th floor. It was the only Helena jewelry flagship store in the country.
Do you like any of these?
I examined them. They were my own recent designs.
Yes, I do.
Mom, isn't that Elena over there? The jewelry here starts at a fortune and she doesn't have a dime. How could she possibly afford it?
Could she have found herself a wealthy benefactor?
Just our luck. We introduced her to decent men before, but she turned them all down.
She must have found that destitute village unbearable.
And resorted to being a kept woman. She's nothing but an embarrassment to the Reed family.
Elena, do you even know where you are? This isn't a place for broke bumpkins like you.
If you two can be here, why can't I?
Oh, come on, Elena. The cheapest piece here costs at least $1 million. Have you forgotten you're no longer part of the Reed family? Your real parents are struggling to make a living. Nothing here is within your reach.
That woman doesn't have the money for anything here. You shouldn't waste your time entertaining her.
Just get rid of her already. Can't you tell she's out of place? She's ruining our shopping experience.
Before the clerk could say anything, Sylvia suddenly snatched the ruby pendant from my grasp.
Elena, how could you be so clumsy? You couldn't even hold on to it properly.
If you can't afford something, you shouldn't be touching it. Now that it's damaged, how do you plan to pay for it?
Do you think everyone here is blind? Sylvia scratched the pendant and now you're trying to pin it on me? You do realize there are surveillance cameras, right?
Elena, you were the one who broke it. Don't try to twist the truth.
Is this how we raised you?
If you admit your mistake now, I might reconsider and let you stay in Falklands. Otherwise, you can kiss City goodbye and rot in that backwater village forever.
Some people never seem to learn until it's already too late. My composed demeanor and scornful look instantly infuriated Cecily.
Elena, you ungrateful!
I'll give you two options. Buy it or involve the police.
Elena isn't going to back down, and she certainly can't purchase it. We should just buy it.
How much is it? We'll take it. It's just a little ruby. Our Reed family isn't lacking.
50 million.
What? What did you just say?
50 million. Would you like to proceed with the card? Cecily's arrogance disappeared instantly, her eyes widening in shock. She had only 5 million in her account, which Benjamin had allocated solely for Sylvia's engagement ceremony with Darren. There was no way she could come up with 50 million. Madam, how are we supposed to process the transaction if you don't release the card? Or perhaps the account doesn't have sufficient funds?
Elena, you ungrateful wretch! You scheming slut! You orchestrated this!
Madam, watch your language. You damaged the jewelry first and then insulted Elena. Your arrogance and this unreasonable display, are you trying to intimidate us? Madam, don't be fooled by her. She's inherently rude, during which she's been nothing but trouble. Now, as my family's company prepares to partner with the Harper family, she shamelessly insists on staying with us, refusing to go back to her shabby home.
Enough!
The partnership with the Reed family had been her idea, initially intended as a way to repay them for raising me. She never expected them to treat me so poorly.
The collaboration between the Reed family and the Harper family is hereby terminated.